So the Premier League season is about to kickstart, and I am looking forward to this season. Do you know why? So a couple managers have recently joined the league, and some managers have changed teams, and this season is going to be so much interesting. Okay, I'll start with Mikel Arteta. Arsenal won the league last season. Yeah, we all know that. So many people believed, oh, it was luck. They did it the hard way. It was a nitty-gritty one. So I feel like Mikel Arteta has a point to prove because it needs to show the world that that wasn't a one-time thingy and that wasn't a fluke. So it needs to urge his boys to even do better than last season. Okay, from previous seasons they've been coming short, and last season they were lucky to take it over the line. I feel like they will want to do better this season by competing at the highest level, and how it happened last season with the defensive football, sitting on a goal lead, and maybe Mikel Arteta would be planning to be more open, be to play more attacking football. We'll see, but then he has the biggest task at hand to do what he did last season and to prove a point that it wasn't a fluke. So yeah, I feel like Mikel Arteta is the number one person who with the highest point to prove. Another interesting manager that's just joined the league that I am so much looking forward to is Xabi Alonso. Okay, so we all know what Xabi Alonso did at Bayern Leverkusen, won the league undefeated, competing against Bayern. He took the Real Madrid job and it wasn't a success. It failed because of player power and it was too rigid. It was too rigid at Real Madrid. It didn't want to tweak. It didn't want to do things some ways, and that backfired. Coaching at the biggest club in the world opens your eyes. It gives you more knowledge. It teaches you bigger lessons. So yeah, coming into this Chelsea team, Chelsea had a horrible one last season. So there's no European football for them this season. So that is where I feel like Xabi Alonso would have it a lot easier because there are little competitions to play in. He would instill his ideas into these young boys because I say he's setting up the team the way he wants it. And just look at what happened in their last preseason friendly where they won 6-4. They were playing fluid football. He's mixing the team with experienced players and the young ones. So hopefully it turns out well for him. So he really has a point to prove. He failed at Real Madrid. He succeeded at Leverkusen. So I am sure he wants to show that what happened at Leverkusen wasn't a fluke. So he has to do something at Chelsea. He has a point to prove. Another manager to look forward to is Andoni Raiola. He was the manager of Bournemouth. He led Bournemouth to European football last season. If you've been following the Premier League for a couple of years, I think in 2-3 years now, you would see the trajectory of the Bournemouth team, the lovely and amazing things that Andoni Raiola has been doing with the team. They play free-flowing football, the high press. In the league last season, they had the highest number of shots. And Andoni Iraiola's success at Bournemouth triggered Liverpool to get his services. And now, with what happened with Arne Slot at Liverpool last season, Andoni Iraola has a very big point to prove that he can succeed at a big team. Because it is a different thing to manage a mid-table team compared to managing a big team, a top 4, top 5 team. So he knows that managing Liverpool is a big task, and I am very sure that he has a point to prove. He needs to show the world that he is the real deal because having a successful stint at Bournemouth does not automatically put you up there. But now being with Liverpool is a chance, is an opportunity for him to show the world what he's capable of doing. So I feel like he's going to do well with Liverpool, and we should all watch out for Liverpool this season for amazing things he would be doing with the team. Another manager to look out for would be Enzo Maresca. Yeah, we all know what happened between Enzo Maresca and Chelsea, where he had to leave the job because he was already in the Manchester City job. Okay, now you have to back that up with success. You left. We saw that it was at Chelsea, and when he was the manager of Chelsea, Chelsea had an identity. In that period, they were world champions. They did well in the league, in the Champions League, and the FIFA Club World Cup. So the manner at which he left Chelsea, he has a bigger point to prove by joining Manchester City. Because you cannot leave Chelsea and then go and feel like Manchester City. Do you understand what I mean? You cannot leave Chelsea the way you did and then go to City to fail. And considering the fact that Pep already brought City to a very high level, Maresca cannot just go there and and draw them back. So yeah, he has a huge task at hand. He has to succeed at Man City at all costs. Succeeding does not mean winning the EFL Cup or just the FA Cup. You have to compete at the highest level in the Champions League. You have to compete for the league. So yeah, so I feel like Enzo Maresca is a wonderful manager, and he can do amazing things with City. And we see the moves happening at City. So yeah, he is another manager to look out for in the league this season. Another manager I would mention is Alvaro Arbeloa. I know he joined Fulham, and Fulham are not going to be competing for the league, but Arbeloa has a point to prove. His short-term stint at Real Madrid was not successful. Real Madrid trusted him with the team, and yeah, it was all ups and downs along the way till the season ended. Again, there were issues with players, egos at the team, but the manager always takes the fall whenever the team does not do well. So joining Fulham is a chance for him to revive his managerial career, to show the world that, oh, I can do this, I can do that, I'm capable of competing at the highest level. We saw glimpses of what he can do when he was the manager at Real Madrid, but now he's coming to a league where the stakes are high, where there are no chances for error at all, where you have to go all out every week, every game week, you have to go all out. So yeah, managing Fulham would give him exposure. Although he's played at the Premier League before when he was with Liverpool, but it is a different ball game when you're managing a team. So we understand that Fulham is a mid-table team, but he has to compete at the highest level. Ending the season in the top 10 would be a success, but the manner at which it would be done is what people would be looking out for. So I feel like he's also a manager to look out for in the league this season. Another manager to look out for in the league this season would be Roberto De Zerbi. So he was brought in to save Tottenham season, and that was what he did. On the final day of the league season last season, he secured their stay at the top, but he was not able to really do what we know him for. We saw what he did at Olympique de Marseille, where the team was electrifying. So he came to Tottenham to revive them, and this season he has the opportunity to really showcase himself, to show that what he did with Brighton before he left was not a one-time thing. And I actually feel like Roberto De Zerbi is a wonderful manager. He is a manager who is fearless. He plays however way he wants his team to play, and we are going to see a lot of good football from Tottenham this season, and cannot afford to fail, because we understand that last season Tottenham were managed by about 3 managers before him. So he has to stop that cycle. He has to stabilize the team. They should stop hiring and firing. So yeah, Roberto De Zerbi is a manager to look forward to this season, because I expect that Spurs would compete at the highest level this season. And yeah, I mean, this season is going to be an amazing one. So which manager are you looking forward to this season? Write in the comment section, and don't forget to like, share, and follow. Thank you.